All right. BOZ to the ING here. Recent MMA news. We're going over this. This kind of piled up from the whole week. If you come from Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, maybe you know I do the news, the daily recaps where I kind of just burst through the news. Don't really give any commentary or my opinion on it. So I've been wanting to do this on YouTube. It's kind of piled up over the week. I want to do it where I do 2-3 times a week. I just go over some news that I think is major and stuff like that. It's good commentary, give my opinion, and if you guys haven't seen the news, give it to you as well. So let's just get straight into it. First up, if you didn't see it, Justin Gaethje was saying he's not getting paid any more in the new Paramount deal. He said, because it has went up from $300 million a year in the ESPN era to now $1.1 billion. Obviously, people should be getting paid more. Should be a lot more money going around in everything, in promo, in bonuses, and payment. And Justin Gaethje reportedly says he wasn't given more money, but Dana White said that Justin was offered more money but never responded to it. I don't know how to feel about this because, Dana's always on some bullshit. But, if Justin has a flat fee, say it's like $600K to show, $600K to win, something like that, because he's a star, he's been in here for a while, I'm sure they would have increased that. Like, I saw people saying, like, oh, it's not points, he just says flat rate. I'm like, I'm sure they would redo that flat rate and kind of revamp it. So, I don't know, but that's just one part of it. And also at the press conference, a reporter asked about fighter pay, and Justin said, I'm here to talk about fighting. Dana probably took him to the back and, gave him a little talk, a little mob boss talk. So, yeah, that was just a little bit of it. He also said there's no update on whether bonuses will go up under the new Paramount deal, which is kind of crazy. Like I said, $300 million a year to $1.1 billion a year. It's $800 more million. It's a lot of money to go around. Definitely bonuses should go up. They've been $50K since I think 2013 is when they were cemented as $50K, but I think before that it was still $50K, like since 2008, 2009. So with inflation, that's crazy to keep it at $50K. I think there should be a finish bonus and a win bonus, like $25K finish, $75K win bonus, performance bonus, fight of the night bonus. Can I keep those? Then add a $25K finish bonus. So yeah, I don't know. Again, it's kind of bullshit that they don't have a number, or they have no update on whether they will go up or not. He said he doesn't have a number, but we'll see. Except for this weekend, Gene Silva convinced Dana to raise the bonuses to $324,000. Derek Lewis proposed it. Gene Silva says if you give us more money, you'll see two autistic dudes really going at it, which we're already going to get anyways. And it's like the UFC 300 one where they raise it to $300K. They're going to do it again this time, which is good. I think that's going to incentivize a lot of people to just go for it. Like Song Yadong, Sean O'Malley, obviously Waldo and Derek Lewis, which I think that was already going to be finished, but you might have seen Waldo maybe wrestle a little more in that one. Gene Silva that one already going to go at it. Maybe Umar tries to get a finish, because I don't think he'll finish Figgy, but maybe he tries to go for it a little more. So we'll see. I think it's a good, but bonuses should be up. Maybe not $300K per card or per bonus, but for this one it's good. Like a little honorary card. Probably do the same for the White House, raise it. So yeah, we'll see. They should go up regularly though. Also, the great thing I was talking about, UFC are making tickets available for Apex events. We know they had new seating. If you haven't seen that already, they're doing the Meta Apex, which they're partnering with Meta, a 5-year naming rights deal, and there will be 1,000 seats in the Apex now. There's some price tiers. These were emails distributed to fighters and their camps. So for P3, Upper Riser, Rose A and B, it's $400, then $350, $300, and $250, which is a little excessive for an Apex event. Those are like $400, $350. Those are like the nosebleed seats at numbered events, which is kind of crazy. I don't think it should be that for the Apex, because here's a seating arrangement. It's pretty cool. I like how they do this. This is a Zuffa boxing ring that they're doing this Friday, so tomorrow or tonight. I was recording this Thursday night. So tonight, Friday night, that's when you're going to be watching this. So I like it. I think it's a good idea. I know a lot of people were against the Apex in general. I kind of was. I kind of did some thinking. It's like we need the Apex because without this, guys will not be getting enough fights. They already don't get enough fights. A lot of people, even the lower tier guys, the higher tier guys, they have schedule problems. Like I know a guy, Dennis Bazooka, who fights with or trains with Marab and Aljo. He's been trying to get a fight book for like 16 months. He was suspended. Now he's been trying to get a fight for a long ass time. He still hasn't got it. He's a 145er. And the Apex events allow for these lower tier fighters and some of these ranked guys who don't have big names to get the fights they need to like get up the rankings and actually be active. So I like this idea. Just the tickets are a little expensive for Apex, I feel. We'll see how that goes. Because if I was in Vegas, like I lived in Vegas, I'll go to one of these events, but for 250, it's a little, even 250, like, it's like, really? I could just watch it at home. Because 250 is a lot of money, especially for an Apex card. There's some good Apex cards last year, but 250 is a little crazy in my opinion. Also, Dana White says the last time he actively wanted a UFC fighter to lose was in mid-2025. I talked about this on my TikTok, Instagram Shorts, whatever. A lot of people are saying Bilal at 315, which I agree. Ankalaev at 313, 100%. He was rooting for him to lose. Merab at 316. Before he said Merab grew on him a little bit because I was like really when Merab took off, kind of. Who else? What were they saying? I don't know, but let me think. I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of crazy as a boss to say this, that you were wanting a UFC. Oh, Bryce Mitchell was the other one. Because of the Austrian painter comments. And Gene Silva was a big star. Of course, you want him to lose against a big star like that. But yeah, we were oh, no. So I was saying it's kind of crazy how a boss is saying this about his own sport after getting some gambling. The whole investigation with the FBI, like, come on, bro. You can't be saying that and admitting that. So I guess it makes sense though, because it's a business at the end of the day. We know that, especially with the Paramount deal coming up. Like, it's a business at the end of the day. They're gonna root for the more active, the more fun, the more name value fighters. Like we see with Sean O'Malley, all these guys, Paddy Pimblett now, Gaethje, all that shit, and Arman getting dropped off. So it makes sense, but you don't really say that as a boss. Next up, Dana White says he'll start building the White House card right after 324. Have it dialed in by the second week of February. Said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be matchmaking the White House event. I wonder who they're going to have on the card. I was thinking Ilya will headline, maybe Alex Pereira. I know Alex Pereira said no, but he's trolled like that before. So I'm surprised. I wonder, they're going to have it dialed in by the second week. I wonder if it means they're like going to have like a projection, or if they're actually going to have the contract signed, sent out, the matchups made. That's very interesting to me, because especially right after 324, because that has some implications for the White House card. Sugar Sean winning, Derek Lewis if he wins, of course Justin Gaethje if he wins, even Paddy, because they could do one of them versus Ilya, especially Gaethje. If Gaethje wins, 100% they're doing it at the White House. So it does have a lot of implications, and see how if they get it dialed in that quickly after the event. Usually these fighters need some time to reset after the fights, but we'll see. Next up, Dana White says Conor McGregor is in the running to fight on the White House card, and he also doubles down and says Michael Chandler is not the fight they're going with. I feel bad for Chandler. Chandler was also saying he has no plan B. He still has faith, and it's like, bro, Dana White's multiple times just said no, Chandler. That's bullshit. That was years ago, and he's still doing this. I mean, he has some infatuation with Conor. I get it. You want your red panty night. Dustin got it. Obviously, Khabib, all these guys got it, but it's like, shit, dude. I mean, keep pushing. I mean, I get it. He's at the end of his career. He's not really going to win any fights, I don't think, because the lightweight division is too stacked. I don't think he's winning any fights. And get your one against Conor McGregor, get your red panty night, and retire. But, I mean, it makes sense. I don't think they should give Conor someone, like, ranked or active, because he's going to get his ass beat. And it has to be a 170, so it's even worse. Has to be a big name. I mean, they could do Colby, but I don't want to see Colby in a fight like that. Colby's not intriguing. Nate 3 would be much better, but I know the UFC doesn't like Nate anymore. I don't know if they've repaired it or something, but they don't like it. Chandler would be good. And next up, Masvidal. Would have been a good idea. I think 2 washed strikers. It could be a fun fight. But Dana White said that's goofy shit and turned it down. So, because Masvidal kept saying he's in talks with McGregor's team and all that, and the UFC or whatever, and Dana White just turned down and said that's goofy ass shit, which is kind of crazy. Dana's been on a run this month, these past few weeks. Like I was saying, Ilya will probably get a headline, and it says he's currently planning a headline in the White House, contingent on the resolution on his ongoing legal issues, which I think will be fine, honestly, his legal issues, because you saw that at that one. If you didn't see it yet, he had that one court case again about his ex-wife taking their daughter from Spain to Miami. He won that because he said no, he hasn't seen his daughter in months. They don't want her traveling like that. He won. He came out with that smirk on his face. She was a little pissed off, obviously. He moved to 18-0. So I think the legal issues are going fine. I think he'll be able to fight by June, because that leaves like 3 more months, basically. A little less than 3 months to resolve everything. Get in camp by April, and then get your fight on by June. of course. I wonder when his brother's going to be fighting too. Hopefully his brother fights in March, so Ilya could help him in camp January to March, and then Ilya can enter his camp, because one of them is in camp, the other's not. So let's see how that goes. And next up, as you saw in the thumbnail, Gene Silva reveals he has recently been diagnosed with autism. He took a test, was not needed. We already knew that. He is, like Arnold Allen said, he is a loud, barking kind. Arnold Allen's the quiet, awkward kind. And two autistic dudes are going at it. I think it's going to be fight of the night. Could be Gaethje Pimblet as well. Waldo Derek Lewis probably not going to go as long. Song Yadong, Sean O'Malley could be, but I don't think it's going to be like as fiery and as much of a brawl. I think it's going to be more technical than this one and Gaethje Pimblet, because Gene Silva's going to knock Arnold Allen out, in my opinion. I'm coming out with my picks and predictions tomorrow, my breakdowns and all that. That'll be, or not tomorrow, because this is filmed Thursday night. I'm sorry, Friday morning will be posted. You'll probably be watching it then. I might, whatever. So Friday afternoon, my picks will be posted. But yeah, I think this fight's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, the DNA test was not needed, or fucking autism test was not needed. Not DNA. It's not looking for a kid. But Gaethje Pimblet and this one are my picks for fight of the night. I think they could get, like, it's going to be either one. Because I think, fuck. It's a tough one, but I don't know. I think Arnold Allen and Gene Silva more likely. But Gaethje Pimblet could as well. I think that's going to be a lot of, I'll talk about it in my prediction. I think there's going to be a lot of clinch work needed from Paddy Pimblet, and that's where Gaethje throws. It's going to be a very fun fight, nonetheless. All right. Also, what you saw in the thumbnail, ex-UFC heavyweight Jairzinho Rozenstruik has been jailed in Florida, had an incident with the neighbor. This was 2 days ago. There are no English sources, but several Dutch sites have posted about this. His girlfriend also came out and said he's in jail for an argument with his neighbor, and the rest there's not much details. That's what his girlfriend said. We'll get to that in a second. So there's domestic violence battery in the police report reportedly, and immigration hold, and then a false imprisonment, meaning you like detain someone and don't let them go, use force and all that. Yes, like there's immigration status, so he's an immigration hold. But now this supposedly Damon Martin goes, per the release report. Per the release police report, Rozenstruik was involved in an argument with his partner. She told the police she called him a nasty beast and claimed he was angered by the comment, and he allegedly, actually, and intentionally bit her right bicep against will. We know the right bicep, that's a soft place, especially on a woman. And to bite her there, they were a big dude. That's a big motherfucker. I feel bad for her, depending on how hard he bit her. If this is true, because it says allegedly, I'm not going to say anything. I said in my TikTok, free him. I was just kind of blurting out bullshit. I've done that. I did the same thing with the Jamal case with the Joanna. I was like, that's kind of crazy. I got shit for it. So I'm going to just not rush when there's something involving legal issues or threatening and force. I'm just going to shut the fuck up next time and just report on it. Don't give any, not give any opinion, but like take my time and not just blurt out bullshit because I got shit for it. Not this time around, but the Jamal one. Bro, I was being called like a victim mindset, a bitch, pussy. You're not a real man. I was like, all right, bro. I said one thing. Like, never said he was wrong. I said it's a little crazy. Big guys doing that to a little girl just based on my experiences. But yeah, like, oh, that shit's gotta hurt. Especially if he's mad and angered and like he's on fucking like that Trevor rage mode and it's like, fuck. All right, next up. We're almost done. Robert Whittaker hints the weight cut could be the reason behind a potential move. Behind a potential move to 205. I'm looking at it very seriously. I just saw Paulo Costa has made the move to 205 as well. It would surprise a lot of people how hard the cut is for me to get down to the division, which is very weird. He's already a kind of small middleweight. Maybe he has some eating problems, like a Paddy Pimblet, like who else? Armin Sarkarian. Who else eats a lot? Brian Battle. That's who I was thinking of. Fat blob fuck. So yeah, this is kind of crazy. He's already a small middleweight. If RDR can make it, you can make it. I know RDR struggles as well, but I wonder what the hell. Maybe he's big bone. He's thick. He's pretty filled out, but I'm surprised he has a struggle. A weight cut. I mean, I think the thing with him is his chin. Like, he has a speed, he has the skills. Doesn't really have the power for 205. I think he'd be fine in the wrestling and all that. But he just get bullied. Like, imagine him against a Yuri, Azamat, even a Khalil could be a fun fight, but I still think Khalil is going to be too powerful and big. Just any of those type of guys, Olberg, Ankalaev, Even Ozdemir. Ozdemir would just run through him, bro. Like, he would just be too small. Look how he looked against RDR. He looked like a whole different weight class. He looked like a 170 pounder. I think this is a dumb move. And I know Palakos is the big dude. He's gonna have the size advantage against Azamat. And Robert Whittaker just be a tiny little dude in there and get bullied and manipulated with his body. Like, if one man could hold you down, two could rape you. No. But if you move up this, one man could rape you, bro. That's it. And lastly, we're going over Dricus. His coach said they want to return Brendan Allen, Imavov 3-round fight in April. I think Brendan Allen, I wouldn't be surprised if that fight's already like in the works or signed for Miami. I thought it would be Seattle main event, but I think they'll do it in Miami. Maybe, yeah, because that card Miami, it's already looking pretty good. He beats Brendan Allen in my opinion. I think he has a better striking, the wrestling and grappling. I think he'll be fine, and it's not Hamzat. Brendan Allen's not Hamzat. I think Brendan Allen, he's being a little overrated right now because that RDR performance. RDR, he trains at my college, and I heard what he was talking about. His numbers were horrible, supposedly, in all his blood work. So that's why he was gassed after the first round. He just put a pace on Robert Whittaker and gets gassed after the first round, or second round, whatever it was. But still, it's kind of crazy. It was a fluke win for Brendan Allen, in my opinion. And then Imavov, I think Dricus will lose to Imavov. Imavov, good takedown defense, nasty counters, better striker, nice pop in his shots, fast. I think he'd beat Dricus. Honestly, Dricus is still probably the third best middleweight in the world. Third best, yeah, I'd say he's better than Fluffy, Strickland, but worse than Imavov and Hamzat. Next up, Dricus says he now knows a piece of Hamzat's puzzle he needs to work on and will be a master of it next time. He neutralized me in our fight. It's frustrating his speed bumps. That's what makes me better. Now I know a little piece of his puzzle that I need to work on. And believe me, in my next performance, you'll see me being a master at it. I don't know what the fuck puzzle could be because it's not like it was a close technical fight and you lost based on certain things. You just got completely dominated. You couldn't stop a takedown. Couldn't get up from your back. You just got crucifixed for, I think, 60% of the fight it was or something like that. I'm just very confused with what him and his coach are talking about, which you'll see in the next one. I don't know what piece of the puzzle. I hope to see it because it's be Brendan Allen against Grappler. I think it's a fight you need to make. They have some beef. Makes sense ranking wise as well. Brendan Allen needs to fight up. Dricus needs to fight down. I'm just wondering what the fuck this puzzle piece of your puzzle could be. You need the whole puzzle. Like you lost the whole puzzle. It's not like you had like a little piece lost. You're like, oh, what do I need to do? It's no like you have no like you get puzzle. You get the box and you try to take it out. There's like no puzzle pieces. That's kind of your performance against Dricus. I'm sorry. Or maybe you get a few pieces. You had like the top corner or something because you did do good in the striking. You did land some decent strikes when it was on the feet, but that was like 2 minutes of the whole fight. 3 minutes, whatever, maybe, and you still got taken down every single time. Lastly, Dricus' coach says Hamzat fought like a blanket and never gave Dricus room. Which is true, but we were never... This is the dumb part. It was just coach had already said some dumb shit before, and it's South Africa. I don't think they have a lot of nice training partners, good training partners. I've never seen this guy coach anybody else but Dricus. We were never prepared to fight a guy who's not willing to fight. If we knew he was going to try to just do that, if the wrestler was going to wrestle, I'd have changed Dricus' base. No punches, no kicks, just flipping wrestle the guy. He was on Dricus like a blanket. He didn't want to fight. He never wanted space between him and Dricus. We learned a hell of a lot, but this time around he's getting fucked up. Let's see if he get back to the title. I think you could. I think Dricus could get back to the title. Especially if he goes out there, beats the shit out of Brennan or something, has like a really nice dominant performance. It looks good in the grappling. I could be intrigued for a rematch with Hamzat. But I think Hamzat will probably leave the division by then. We know he's been chasing that light heavyweight. He's still talking about it now. Says he wants one fight and then dip, which he's probably going to be against Imavov, which good, interesting fight, but I think Imavov just gets subbed. Better fight is Fluffy, but I still think Fluffy's going to get bullied and ragdolled. So yeah, this is just dumb shit. I don't think he's going to get a chance for a Hamzat rematch. He could be champ again, but I think Imavov more likely because they're both pretty. I think they're both 31. Fluffy's like 33. Strickland, I don't know what the fuck he is. Probably like 32, but I mean, shit. So that's all I got for you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. We went through a lot of pieces of news. This might be a long video. I don't know how long I was talking for, but longer than usual. I want my news videos to be like 10 minutes, maybe. Just try to do like 2-3 a week, and that's it. Yeah, so let me know down in the comments. I'll have my picks and predictions out later because today's Friday morning that I'm recording. I'm not recording this, but releasing it, so...